warfare that you have been dealing with. This is not a fight that you have been dealing with flesh and blood, but this is a fight against...
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Michael Pineda will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
0-1, here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, you want to get off to...
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eddie Hawk.
Eddie
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So no runs. Ready once again. Eddie
number 10.
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Eddie Hawk.
Shortstop, Eddie Hawk.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Hicks is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Eddie
number 10. Shortstop, Eddie Hawk.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gregorius trying to get there. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, it's the second of this 3 games. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Hawk. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. No outs, nobody on. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors, as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Lays off 2-2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And now here's how the visit.
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Eddie Hawk is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
And that one right down Main Street.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. the next 3-2. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Designated
2
hitter.
on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Bogaerts.
Here it comes, 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
batter,
Eddie
number 10.
Hawk. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eddie Hawk.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shackelford will wait on it. And that's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Eddie
The batter,
Hawk.
number 10.
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Eddie Hawk.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And a dive, but he's back in there. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-1 on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Shackelford is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another shot now.
The batter,
Eddie
number
Hawk.
10. Shortstop, Eddie Hawk.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankees. Digging in, Eddie Hawk. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. you're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit well towards the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His average for the year sits in the 280s. And set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. He'll flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Striding in once again, Eddie Hawk. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now, because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch, and he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
The batter, number 2.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts comes into this at. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And right now the Red Sox are the best around as they top the AL in that department. A throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up on the backhand. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is there. Let's see if they test it. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Ready now, Eddie
The batter,
Hawk.
number 10, shortstop, Eddie Hawk.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bradley runs. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and a 1-run. Now at the plate, Eddie Hawk. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Eddie Hawk. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. In there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Fouled back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 10 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Mark this one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level will just continue to spoil pitches they don't like until they get that pitch they do like. Guess what? Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him.